So John, can you tell me a little bit about your interest in transactional analysis? How you come by it?
I first came into contact with transactional analysis as a school of psychotherapy through reading a fantastic little book called Counselling for Toads, which is a beautiful introduction to a lot of the sort of the main theories of transactional analysis told in the style of Wind in the Willows. I was coming to the end of my first 6 months of counselling training and looking to think as to how I might carry on with it, and I came across this book and I fell in love with some of the really simple theories explained in a really simple way. And transactional analysis is very much centres around a child ego state. An awful lot of it is about what's happened to us when we were very, very young, and how do we deal with that and how do we process it. And this book, Counselling for Toads, which was about transactional analysis, or that was the school that was discussed, the school of psychotherapy that was used in the book Counselling for Toads, it was so easy and childlike in its language. It was so easy to understand that I fell in love with it, and I read a couple of other books and really, really enjoyed that. And when I came here to the Ellesemere Centre, I got such a warm reception and really had such a lot of fun hanging out with other people that were here that it became really easy for me to carry on my training here.
So what kind of format does the training take?
There's a foundation year, and then there are 3 further years beyond that, and it's 10 weekends a year. So we'll get together on a Saturday morning at about 9:30 and have a bit of a check-in and discuss what's been going on for us for the last month when we've not seen each other, and then we'll have a day of discussing some theory and having some experiential discussions around what that theory might mean to us and how we connect to it and things like that. And the Sunday is a bit more of a practical element to it, with some presentations and some supervision and some skills practice and that sort of thing. And then by 4:30 on the Sunday evening we're done, and we go home and we reflect and put some of the changes into place, and then come back a month later and go through that process all over again.
Okay. Do you feel it's changed your life?
Oh God, it's made a massive difference. I came into it initially on 2 levels. One was for professional development, but another one was I was aware that I could probably do with paying a bit of attention to some of the processes, some of the ways I was approaching the world and I was approaching me in it. And I'd looked for a number of different things in my life to help me with that. And when I came into contact with transactional analysis and the Ellesemere Centre and the people that were around that really made a really, really big difference to me. And it became really easy for me then to buy into that, so that I could then share that with my clients in the professional development element that I was using, that I was doing.
Sounds like it's made a really good impact on your life.
I used to do 20 days of training a year with various different schools of training, whether it be physical exercise or nutrition or some kind of something spiritual or counselling or something like that. And since I've been coming here, I've stopped everything else.